Live with studios in Midland and Odessa, you're watching CBS7 First Alert News at 9 on the CW West Texas.
Hello and thank you so much for joining us here at 9 o'clock. I'm Mathew Alvarez. As you know, today was Black Friday and many shoppers went out looking for to snag some deals, I should say. CBS7's Tyler Poglich was up and out early this morning as the first shoppers got started.
From buy one, get one half off to 50% off, there's something for everybody this Black Friday. Stores opened their doors beginning at 5 a.m. and despite the cold temperatures, shoppers were eager to find the best Black Friday deals.
There's deals all over the mall. It varies from store to store. Some folks have 50% off, some 60% off. Some opened at 5 a.m., some opened at 9 a.m. So it's a very deal depending on where you go, but all the deals are great deals.
But of course, some people are still hung over, from the turkey that is. So to appease to everybody, stores in the Music City Mall are making these great deals last.
So there are extended deals throughout the holiday season, especially on the weekend that butts up to Black Friday, and even on Cyber Monday to catch those brick and mortar shoppers that are still out here. So there'll be deals all weekend long and extended deals through the rest of the holiday season, as well as extended hours. So we've added an hour to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday closing time. And of course, there'll be some extended hours the week before Christmas as well, so everyone can get extra time to come in and do the shopping.
After the pandemic, the Music City Mall did see some decline in shoppers, but now that 3 years have come and gone, the mall is once again seeing a rise in shoppers.
We have seen each year a little uptick. Right now we're running about 4% above last year in terms of traffic, and hope to see that continue to increase through the rest of the holiday season.
Now, if you missed out on the great deals today, there's no need to worry, as Cyber Monday is this Monday on November 27th. Reporting in the Music City Mall for CBS7 First Alert News, I'm Tyler Poglich.
Well, you know, Black Friday used to be the Super Bowl for shoppers, it was called, kicking off the holiday season. But has that changed? Malls across the country aren't seeing the surge that they used to, typically to see the day after Thanksgiving. Jen Sullivan looks, though, at how Black Friday has changed and whether you can actually score better deals on Cyber Monday.
Discount dash associated with Black Friday appears to be slowing.
Clearly, the month of November has changed really since the pandemic.
More shoppers are looking to score deals online as many consumers gear up for Cyber Monday.
A pretty big shift from the Black Fridays I remember about a decade ago where people would line up early outside the stores. Now people are shopping in their pajamas.
It's not just the convenience of shopping from home that has consumers scaling back on in-store shopping. Many retailers rolled out their discounts much earlier this year to entice people to spend sooner.
It actually started as early October and will go right till Christmas time.
Analysts at Moody say the lag in lines this year is also due to inflation, higher interest rates. So shoppers are scaling back altogether.
Despite inflation moderating somewhat, the holidays are a pretty expensive season, so people are still going to try and find the best deals that they can.
The deals you see on Cyber Monday are likely not going to be much different than Black Friday. And if you're holding off in hopes of seeing discounts dip further as we get closer to the end of the year, experts say that's unlikely too, because retailers still want profits heading into the year-end quarter. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Well, we're not done with shopping just yet because tomorrow is Small Business Saturday. It's a chance for everyone to support their local small businesses. CBS7's Hannah Brock now looks at how beneficial this weekend can be in our area.
Well, when you support small businesses this holiday season, you make the holiday great not only for your family, but for theirs as well. Organizations like Discover Odessa are encouraging West Texas shoppers to support their local economy.
We just encourage everyone to shop local, to remind them that your money is staying within the community, and it's in turn helping provide a better quality of life for not only us, but our future generations.
Flores says those sales can result in a better holiday for those business owners and their families. This week is arguably the biggest shopping days for American consumers. Small Business Saturday gives small businesses like Vintage Deluxe a chance to benefit.
Well, it gives us little guys a chance to have a big day just like the big stores.
Flores says small businesses can offer a more personal shopping experience as well. That's what Vintage Deluxe aims for.
The human connection, and we're happy to help you look for what you're wanting, and that's our job. That's what we're here for. So
The Discover Odessa staffer also pointed out that small businesses may have unique gifts. Shelton also says even when it's busy, shopping local is usually a calmer experience.
You don't have to spend a lot to support local. You don't have to, break the bank just to buy one item that you can't find anywhere else. So that's really nice too.
According to the Small Business Administration, it's important to support local shops as some are still recovering from the pandemic. Now, there are all kinds of ways to support small businesses in the Permian Basin, but one way to do that is to visit Discover Odessa and check out their small business gift guide. For CBS7 First Alert News, I'm Hannah Brock.
Hannah, thank you very much. Well, let's talk your CBS7 First Alert forecast because shoppers were out early this morning, had to bring a jacket. But as the day progressed, Sawyer, looks like once again things have got pretty cold outside.
Yeah, it's a little bit chilly out there tonight, Matthew. When I was heading home for lunch, definitely wanted to grab that jacket, and on the way back did grab that jacket because it's a little bit chilly out there. We did have a cold front roll through portions of the air. It kind of stalled out, but look at that temperature in Amarillo right now, 28 degrees. That is a little bit chilly. Closer to home, we're seeing cool temperatures, but overall not terrible. 40s across the area and some 50s. Presidio sitting at 58 at the present time. We are seeing winds anywhere from about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And with those winds, even though they are relatively light, well, we have a couple of wind chills. Our wind chills are in the 30s for Midland, Odessa, Marfa at the present time. So like I said, a little bit chilly out there. Partly cloudy skies tonight, quiet conditions, and then as we head through the evening, going to be on the cold side once again with temperatures in the 40s. We are looking to see them kind of stabilizing in the mid 40s across the area, but overall, over the next couple of days, we're going to see those temperatures decreasing and then on an upward trend through the rest of the week.
Alrighty, so you're glad to hear that. Well, let's talk winter weather. Yeah, we're less than a month away from the start of winter, and the impending cold weather has pet owners wondering how they can protect their own pets from the freezing temperatures. CBS 7's Armando Gomez spoke with the clinic manager of Fix West Texas on how pet owners can protect their own furry friends from the freezing temperatures.
It is that time of year to bring your own pets back inside, and here are the helpful tips on protecting your domestic animals from the winter weather. Pets across the U.S. are found frozen to death or left to die in sub-zero temperatures. According to PETA, since last year, about 36 pets died from the cold weather.
As cold weather comes upon us, we are encouraging our clients and the community to bring dogs in when it's raining and really cold.
Pets can go into hypothermia just like humans. Here are the signs that pet owners need to know if their four-legged friend is suffering from hypothermia.
I would say cold to the touch, pale gums, shivering, lethargy.
You can still protect your furry friends from the freezing temperatures if you need to leave them outside. There's creative ways for pet owners to build a shelter outside for their pets to keep them warm.
We have gallon drums that are filled with hay, so if you have a dog that needs to be outdoors, they can still take refuge and be warm during the winter. And then also some igloo-looking boxes for cats.
It is best to have your pets inside when it is raining or if it's cold outside. It is important that they are fed well with food and water in inclement weather. It is crucial to check if your pet has any frostbites if they are outdoors.
But there are people, due to a lease agreement or work or some reason as to why they can't keep their animals inside, then state law requires you to provide, like I said, 3 walls and a roof to keep your animal out of the inclement weather.
If you need a shelter for your pet, Fix West Texas is providing dog homes to protect your pets from the inclement weather. For CBS 7 First Alert News, I'm Armando Gomez.
Well, thanks, Armando. You know, he was talking about those cold temperatures. Yeah, it's getting cold for so many people. And for those who are struggling to stay warm, Chief Meteorologist Tom Tieferteller is hosting Tom's Coats again. He's asking for your new or gently used coat to be donated at any one of the locations right there on your screen. You can also find them posted to CBS7.com. Still ahead, a ceasefire in Gaza and the first Israeli hostages heading home. Information on day 1 of the 4-day truce between Israel and Hamas next. And like we talked about, the holiday season is here. We'll be broadcasting the City of Midland's tree lighting ceremony live next Tuesday right here on CBS 7. It'll be happening at 6 o'clock. Don't miss the big celebration. We'll be right back. Continuing coverage now, where 13 Israelis, all women and children, were among the 24 hostages released by Hamas as part of an agreement with the Israeli government. 10 Thais and 1 Filipino were also released by Hamas. The release came soon after the start of a 4-day pause in fighting. Erica Braun brings us more details from Washington.
The Israeli army released video showing the moment a bus carrying hostages released by Hamas crossed back into Israeli territory. Danielle Aloni and her 5-year-old daughter Amelia are among those freed. Her brother Moran is excited for her freedom, but he still doesn't know if his other sister Sharon, her husband, and her 3-year-old twin children are alive or still being held as hostages.
You know, the moment that you wake up and you're not sure if what happened yesterday is a part of a dream or not, that's still how I wake up.
No Americans, including Abigail Moore-Edan, are among the first group released.
2 American women and 1 4-year-old child, Abigail, who remains among those missing. We also will not stop until we get these hostages brought home.
This is just the first wave of 50 hostages expected to be released, and President Biden says he is still working to get the American hostages freed.
Today's release are the start of a process. We expect more hostages to be released tomorrow, and more the day after, and more the day after that.
39 Palestinians were also released from Israeli prisons as part of the deal. This Palestinian mother says she might faint when her daughter comes home. The prisoner swap only began after both sides began a 4-day pause in fighting as part of the truce agreement. The temporary ceasefire has also allowed much-needed aid to flow into Gaza. Erica Braun, CBS News, Washington.
The United Nations said it offloaded more 137 trucks filled with fuel and food in Gaza today, the largest supply of aid since October 7th. It also said 21 critical patients were evacuated from the north of Gaza. But now, a live look outside back here at home over Odessa right now. You can see some beautiful Christmas lights there as we kick off the holiday season. Now that Thanksgiving has come and gone, Black Friday has now come and gone. And yes, we're now kicking off the month of December shortly as well. And speaking of, meteorologist Sawyer McElroy will rejoin us with a look at your extended forecast, which features the start of December. You want to find out how temperatures are shaping up also for our weekend. All that and more next here at 9.
Now, from the CBS7 First Alert Weather Center, here's meteorologist Sawyer McElroy.
Good evening and a happy Friday, everybody. Hope you had a wonderful day. It was a little bit cooler out there because we did have a cold front roll through portions of the area, kind of stalled out just a little bit south of the Midland and Odessa area, and then we have another reinforcing cold front that will move through tomorrow into our Sunday. Kind of can see it over in Colorado at the present time. Speaking of those cooler temperatures, well, observed highs across the state. We had a nice mixture, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. So a nice kind of blend of those temperatures today. And a little bit closer to home, we saw highs in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Currently, we're seeing temperatures a little bit on the cooler side, 43 in Midland and Odessa, 41 in Alpine, 58 still in Presidio, and winds we're seeing anywhere from being calm to about 10 miles per hour. Presidio seeing gusts up to about 26 miles per hour at the present time. And with those winds, even though they're not too bad, we are seeing wind chill temperatures into the 30s for Midland and Odessa, 35 in Marfa at the present time as well. So a little bit chilly out there for us tonight. Satellite and radar, quiet conditions for us, but partly cloudy skies, and we're going to see those clouds increasing through the overnight hours. For our weather headlines, like I said, increasing clouds and cold temperatures for tonight. Saturday, patchy fog early in the morning, chilly temperatures, and then next week we're going to see temperatures gradually warming back up. For Futurecast headed through tonight, like I said, increasing clouds, but quiet conditions for us. Some parts of New Mexico, though, are looking to see some snowfall, but not any of us. We're looking at quiet conditions. Then as we head through our Saturday, quiet conditions as well. Partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies depending on where you're located. Andrews, Odessa, Midland, Big Spring, looking to see mostly cloudy to cloudy skies. Chilly temperatures though, 50s and 60s for us tomorrow. Odessa looking to see a high of 57, 55 in Midland for tomorrow. For our CBS7 First Alert exclusive 10-day forecast, like I said, we have another cold front looking to roll through tomorrow into our Sunday. Sunday going to be cold. Temperatures only reaching into the upper 40s for us. Look at that overnight low, 31 into Monday, and then Monday into Tuesday, 32 degrees. For Tuesday, we have that Midland tree lighting looking to be on the chillier side, highs in the mid 50s for that day, but we are going to see cooler temperatures for the nighttime, so definitely want to grab that jacket if you are heading out to that tree lighting. But overall, we are looking to see temperatures improving as we head through the week, with 60s on the way by Thursday, Friday, and into next weekend.
Alrighty, Sawyer, thank you very much. Still ahead here at 9. If you're planning to travel this holiday season, well, you'll want to stick around to find out how you can get in on the best deals. We'll have that right after the break. Stay with us. Well, the travel industry is also hoping to rebrand the Tuesday after Thanksgiving as Travel Tuesday. Industry insiders say it's the last best chance to find discounted travel during the holidays and winter season. Chris Van Cleve shows us some of the best deals, including offers on Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Attention travelers. Now might be the moment to lock in a deal, as 1 in 3 Americans say they plan to take a vacation during the holidays. Black Friday kicks off deals from air, land, and sea. Royal Caribbean offering an extra $750 off current online discounts of up to 30%, but book by Tuesday. Frontier Airlines wants you to go wild with a year-long all-you-can-fly pass for under $500. Competitor Spirit is offering flights for $20, including to Vegas, Miami, and Chicago. And want cheaper access to airport lounges? Priority Pass is offering up to a 30% discount.
We've launched the biggest sale on hotels that we've ever had. We've got 10,000 hotels worldwide at 30% off.
Brett Keller is the CEO of Priceline. He says holiday shopping season is increasingly the travel shopping season.
What's nice about this time frame is it really opens up inventory. Now is a really compelling time to take advantage of a number of deep discounts and credits that the cruise lines will offer. There's a lot more hotel inventory looking into the winter and spring of next year.
The travel deals don't stop on Black Friday. In fact, they continue into Cyber Monday and into Tuesday. They call it Travel Tuesday, the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, where you may find a wider variety of discounts provided you're flexible about when and where you travel.
If you see a deal that looks good to you, definitely book it on Black Friday.
Travel app Hopper's lead economist Haley Berg says the sales are an effort to encourage people to keep that travel bug going.
It often comes at a time where most folks aren't thinking about booking their next trip. They've just booked Thanksgiving, thinking about the holidays, gifts. So for airlines, hotels, and the travel industry, that's typically a low week in terms of bookings.
But Tuesday is likely your last best chance to score a really good deal for Christmas or New Year's. A host of airlines are offering deals like $100 off flights to Ireland and up to 35% off flights to Fiji.
You might not get the time of day or the airline that you're looking for, but last year we saw travelers save upwards of 80% off of their Christmas travel booking on Travel Deal Tuesday.
Scoring yourself the gift of holiday travel for less. I'm Chris Van Cleve at Newark Airport.
In headlines across the nation now, SAG-AFTRA has released the full labor agreement made with major film and television studios. Now, this contract, 128 pages long, ended in 118-day strike on November 8th earlier this month. A chief union negotiator says the deal achieves more than $1 billion in new compensation and benefits. Members have until December 5th, that is coming up very soon, to vote on this contract. If approved, the new agreement will run through June of 2026. Hollywood has suffered a 1-2 punch this summer when both the writers and actors unions went on strike. The writers reached an agreement on new contracts in September. One of the biggest issues for both groups was the rise of artificial intelligence in the industry. Well, X, formerly known as Twitter, could actually lose close to $75 million. That's in advertising revenue by the end of the year. Now, this is according to an internal documents report viewed by the New York Times. In recent weeks, numerous companies have halted advertising on the social media app after owner Elon Musk appeared to endorse an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. IBM, Apple, and Disney are among the companies that have stopped advertising on X, and the documents show many more are considering pausing their ads on the social network. In a statement Friday, X said only $11 million was at risk, saying the documents the Times viewed may have been outdated. Musk has praised companies like the National Football League for continuing to run ads on X. Coming up right after the break, we'll have another check of your CBS7 First Alert forecast from meteorologist Sorio McElroy, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us.
All right, a final look at our weather. We do have another cold front rolling through, dropping temperatures into the 40s for the second half of the weekend. And then as we head through the week, we are going to see those temperatures rebounding back into the 60s. Overall, looking like a decent week ahead with a few slight precipitation chances at the end of the upcoming week into next weekend, but overall looking like a great week ahead.
Yeah, not too bad. Just need to keep those jackets on hand, that's for sure. We'll tune in to CBS 7 First Alert News at 10 on CBS 7. We'll see you there. Make it a great night.